Because it's gardening season, we want to help you prepare your body so you can avoid some of those common injuries. Joining us right now is chiropractor and owner from Made to Move Clinics, Dr. Stephen Gray. This weekend, I was out there. I was gardening like many Canadians. And with that, I did not stretch. So I'm okay today, but I still feel all the different muscles that I normally don't feel.
So stretching is always key before doing any gardening because we kind of use our full body. So one stretch that I always recommend is focusing on your shoulders. So the shoulder stretch that I love to give patients goes like this.
Okay.
You're going to take one hand, place it behind your back, and you're going to take the other hand and you're going to grab that other elbow gently and then slowly pull forward until you feel that stretch in that shoulder joint.
It's hard to do
Hold
that in my suit.
Yeah. Hold that for a few seconds, and then you've got your shoulders warmed up and ready to go.
So a lot of it's lower back, though. Shoulders are great, but a lot of the times it's lifting. So people are going out there lifting their potting soil, lifting their triple mix, lifting their bags of manure. What do we do in that case?
Okay, so if you're going to be lifting, try to avoid that slumped over posture like this, where you get that strain and sprain on your back. Instead, you want to hinge at the hip. So bring your stomach towards your thighs. That allows you to maintain that neutral curve in your low back and protects it from that sprain and that strain.
And you always hear lift with your legs, though, instead of your back. Is that the right?
Yeah. I would say instead, let's preserve your back. So when we're lifting, if you're lifting something really heavy, instead of carrying it all the way out and twisting through your spine, you're going to bring it nice and close to your body and rotate your whole spine at once, and then put it down.
What are the common injuries that you're seeing right now at your clinics?
So one injury that I see a lot of is fall injuries. So when we're gardening, you know, we're on wet grass or we're on a muddy surface. That can lead to that slip and fall, injuring a wrist, or even kind of slipping and falling and, you know, tearing one of those groin
That was impressive, by the way.
So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on stabilizing our hips with monster walks. So they look like this. You're going to plant your feet down, toes pointing forward. Knees are going to bend over those feet, hands on the waist to make sure we're engaging that core. From here, you're going to side step slowly one way, maintaining that small squat, and then side step back. That's going to stabilize that hip when you're on those slippery surfaces.
You talk about wrist pruning. Of course, a lot of the times I know people with pruning for a long period of time could even get carpal tunnel. What can we do to protect our wrists and our hands?
Yeah, wrists are very important to protect. We use our hands and our wrists a lot. So today, we're going to warm them up while we strengthen at end range. So I call these controlled articular rotations or wrist circles. So place your palms down, and you're slowly going to extend the wrists up and make as big of a circle as you can while maintaining. Yeah.
You can
a few
really
times one direction and then a few times the other direction. That's going to help bring a little bit more neurological control to those wrists in those more precarious positions that we use when we're gardening.
Of course, we got to put sunscreen on. We got to hydrate. For more tips like this, how can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at madetomove.ca, or you can book in to see me in Toronto. Book through my website, madetomove.ca.
Thank you very much, chiropractor Stephen Gray. Happy gardening to you. May your day be blooming great and also injury-free.